Hey, it's Marco here from Fair Realty Victoria, BC with your August 2024 real estate market numbers. I know you're super excited to hear these numbers, so let's get started right away. 545 sales for the month of August. This was one sale higher than last August, a bit higher than 22, but obviously a lot lower than the craziness we saw at the height of COVID. You can see the numbers here on the side of the screen. If we go back 10 years, 2014, we had 609 sales, and then sales picked up throughout 2015 as the market conditions improved. If we go over to new listings, we had 1,043 new listings. This was actually lower than last year, in line with a 5-year average, in line with a 10-year average. So the pace of new listings coming to market has definitely slowed down a lot throughout the course of the year. If we go back 10 years, 2014, we had 904 new listings, and then 2015, we had 952. So as a result of the sales holding in there, they're not exceptional, but they're not terrible either, and new listings coming to market slowing down, and a lot of listings actually expiring, which I don't post, but we had a lot of expired listings where sellers opted to take their properties off the market in August. The active listings on the market, the active inventory is starting to decrease. So we peaked in terms of active inventory about a month ago, and now it's dropping. So we ended the month at 3,191 active listings. This is a 5-year high, but keep in mind, the last 10 years, we've been in a low inventory environment. If you actually go back 10 years, 2014, we had over 4,300 listings. The year before, 2013, we had 4,600 listings. So even though we're at a 5-year high, active inventory is by no means exceptionally high. I think if you looked at a 20-year average, we're somewhere in the middle, give or take, and definitely nothing extreme on that front whatsoever. Going forward towards the new year, active inventory is going to continue to drop as it always does seasonally. So by the time we hit the new year, we'll probably be down to approximately 2,000 listings heading into January. So what's going on with prices? Single family home median for the month of August, 1,158,640,000. As I said last month, the median we had in July, I thought it was a bit of noise, and it turned out it was a bit of noise. If you look at the last 6 months, the market is very, very stable in terms of single-family home pricing and very flat. The year-to-date for single-family homes in Victoria is 1,150,000, and the year-to-date for all of last year was exactly 1,150,000. So basically, year over year, when you look at thousands of sales of single-family homes, the median is literally identical. If we go back 10 years, 2014, 541, 450 was the average, and then through 2015, as sales picked up, market picked up, prices obviously started going up. Now, over to the condos. The median was 540,000, up from 525 last month, but a bit lower than the previous months to that. So still seeing softness in the condo market, but this past weekend, I had accepted offers on 3 of my condo listings, so I have a feeling the condo market is maybe finding its ground, finding some stability. If we get a rate cut tomorrow from the Bank of Canada, I think it could really stabilize the condo market where prices flatline. The year-to-date for condos for the median is 542,000, slightly down from last year. 23, the year-to-date was 550,000. And then if we go back 10 years, condos were kind of flat in those years. Condos started taking off a bit later in terms of price appreciation in relation to single-family homes back in 2015. So what are we seeing out there? Well, if you look at those year-to-date medians for single-family homes and condos, we're seeing a whole lot of flat in this market. The market has hung in despite relatively slow sales this year and relatively higher inventory. However, we've already had 2 rate cuts by the Bank of Canada, potentially another rate cut coming tomorrow. I think if we get another rate cut tomorrow and maybe another rate cut later this year, I think that's going to stabilize the market. I think if people think prices are going to shoot back up, I think they're being optimistic, and I certainly don't think we're going to see huge downward pressure. I think it's going to be a lot of borrowing going forward. However, in this boring, rather stable price environment, I do think sales are going to pick up a bit year over year heading towards the new year, just because last fall was exceptionally slow. So the benchmark's going to be low. So when I do my September market update, you're going to see it most likely an increase in sales year over year, most certainly for October and November. What I'm seeing out there is well-priced properties are still selling. However, if you go in above market value, the market's still slow. Buyers have lots of time to think about things. Inventory, it's not through the roof, but it's certainly adequate to give buyers enough time to view a number of properties, and they're going to make an offer on what they perceive as the best value. Therefore, if you're above market value, you're going to have a tough time selling. If you're a buyer, I'm actually seeing some decent deals out there, especially if you have a good realtor that can guide you through the process, help you renegotiate after the inspection. Those sorts of things. I had quite a few buyers in August that secured really nice quality single family homes well below asking price. That's it for this week. Marco Juras, Fair Realty.